Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick from the Arcade Hunters. It is very cold. It is January. We are here in Chicago at the Galloping Ghost. I can't believe I finally made it here. 600 games to play. We're going in. Look at this guy. So here it is. The camera's panning too fast. My very first time here at the Galloping Ghost. I've been wanting to come here since they've opened about 7 years ago. And you can see, here we are, finally here. So Doc Mack runs the place. They have lots of different games to play. What can you say about the Galloping Ghost? They have so much stuff here. Outside Dreams. What he does is he charges $20 a day, or they have passes that you can buy. You can do year passes. I don't know if he still does lifetime memberships. We know a couple of our friends have lifetime memberships that they bought. All the different stuff here. Since we are in Chicago, there's a lot of great stuff from all the things. My friend Yusuf over here is playing Spectre Files. The game has been making big waves from Brian Collins. It's basically like a movie. It's a choose-your-own-adventure. The first game that I had to play, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog from 1993. I wanted to play this game as a kid. It never came out in the United States. It only came out in Japan. And Doc was saying that he did play it somewhere in Chicago, and when Board of It finally came up, he nabbed it, thank God, because really cool idea. He put it in a dynamo cabinet. Works really good, you know, it gets a lot of play, so works really good with the trackball like you're supposed to play it. It's got the Left 4 Dead arcade game. Yes, it uses a mouse. Uses the mouse and like a Nintendo Wii remote. For some reason, the Japanese aren't really big into first-person shooters, so since we know we are in Chicago, you know, Midway and Williams, so the grid is what you get. You got a full 6-player grid unit. 3 was the most that I would say. I used to have the one with the banner up there. And of course we have Mortal Kombat. Yes, we have more. All of the different actors that have come here to the Galloping Ghost have signed some of the stuff. You guys are good. So we got Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 dedicated Killer Instinct 1 and 2, Primal Rage, and yes, there it is, Primal Rage 2, never released ever. They've got it, Primal Rage 2. And from the Chicago Gaming Company, this is their brand new Monster Bash that they have. Very nice. We'll check it out some more. You got Darius Burst EX, another Chronicle. This is the brand new Monday mystery game, Gundhara. Just came out. Every Monday on their Facebook page, they will do a new game. The game of last week was Space Gun from Tato over here. I remember this game with this banner. I gotta look through the viewfinder and check it out. He has both of the Sega hologram games, so it's gonna be very hard. Let's see if we can get the cowboy over here. Come on. Let's see, we got it. There it is. Very hard to see, but yeah, the Sega hologram. And oh my God, Colosseum. This is the other Sega arcade game that they made using this system. I think originally they wanted you to swap it with this one, because this one uses the laser disc. This one is on a regular, just a regular PCB. You can play this on main, but you're not going to get the hologram look. Very first time that I've ever seen an actual Colosseum. Very cool. You can see all the different people. He's got both Darius machines, or Darius. I'm an idiot American, so I say Darius, but it's been a very long time since I've seen Darius 1 and 2. He's got pretty much almost the whole series. So let's go through and see what we got. It's going to be impossible to try to shoot everything, but we're going to do our best. Smash TV. Here is the entire Street Fighter row. So we got Street Fighter, Turbo, Street Fighter 2X, Grandmaster Challenge. Now, some of the things that Doc does is he will put 2 cabinets. He'll put 1 cabinet with 2 games, so it has a switcher on it. So he's got Alpha 1 and Alpha 02 Alpha, which is the sequel, the bonus update that had Cammy and a couple of extra stuff. So you can see 02. Is it Alpha? It should be Alpha. Tatsunoko versus Capcom. He's got a board of it here. Street Fighter 03, Third Strike. I should give him my my banner. I've got the actual one for Street Fighter the movie. He's got an Ultra Street Fighter 4. He's got a Thunderblade. Look at this. Cruising USA. And in the original red cabinet, I have never seen the original. This was at the time it was a full motion. Unfortunately, it's not full motion now due to the age. But very first time I've ever played Cruising USA in this cabinet. I remember seeing pictures of it. Is Galaxy Force. Fortunately, the motor's pretty much gone, but that was Galaxy Force, man. Amazing. Pick it up on Nintendo 3DS as a really good conversion. And check it out, F-Zero AX. This is running on the Japanese version, so people were saying that the memory cards don't work if you try to put your American memory card into it. I have my card. That, let's see if I have it in my pocket. But I'm going to see if my card will work on it, but I doubt it because it is a Japanese version. So just let me show you the card again. Where is it? Hold on, here it comes. Yep, there's my card. Got it out. They said there doesn't have it. Arm Champs 2 was just moved over here. It is working. This is one that they wanted to see. Now, like I said, there's 600 plus games in here, so I'm going to try to go through. I'll just let the games speak for themselves because my voice is going to die if I have to talk about every game in here. Rampart, Aliens, Asteroids. This is rare. This one, Peter Packrat from Atari. Supposedly they came out with this game. It didn't do that good. It didn't test well. And there's very few Peter Packrats out there. Got Crash over here. So yeah, you can just see how far down the lines go. So he's got like a whole Pac-Man roll over here. He does have a Pac-Mania, but it's not on, unfortunately. Oh, looky. Pac-Land. Yeah, Pac-Land with the original, the buttons. Giga-Wing 2. Soul Calibur. Mr. Viking. This is another one that they said was a bit of a rare bird. Didn't see. Galaga 3 and Galaga 88 on the switcher. Millipede. Centipede. And because, like we said with Bally Midway, Brian Collin, the original designer of Rampage, comes out here a lot. He just hangs around, comes out, get autographs from him. Actually wearing my Mellow Yellow Kubert shirt. Just kind of hoping that Jeff Lee would be here. The Total Carnage. Splatterhouse. Got Ultraman and Godzilla on one. Spy Hunter, Raider Raider. Yes, the Sonic Championship. Second Sonic Championship I've ever seen. It is a US version. Gunbird. I went through with my friend Freddie, and I missed a lot of games. Virtual Fighter 4 Evolution. Real Ghostbusters. Pete Han has the world record. He will put whoever has the world record. Very cool. I think this is Dig Dug from, I think this is an Ireland one because it had like those smaller banners. You guys online will be able to correct me. Rally X and Bosconian. Space Invaders. Got Super Punch Out and Punch Out. Bingo. Very cool. Sunset Riders with, this was in a Cowboys of Wild West and Mesa cabinet. Gamstra. Very cool. The guys were telling me that this is a really cool game. It looks like kind of like Wild Guns, those type of games. Yes, a dedicated Captain Commando. How do I know it's dedicated? Because these stupid buttons. I remember these stupid buttons. I played this in Disney World a very long time ago. Got Atomic Punk 2 in an old Zybox cabinet. Haunted Castle versus Castlevania. Spider-Man the video game. Here it is. Dedicated. Puzzle Fight 02 Turbo. They're going at it. Tetris. It's columns and there's a narc down there. Oh, bobble. So I'm trying to get through every. Crazy Climber 2, very, very rare. It's a Jungle Kingdom I love. Even more stuff down here. Here's Swimmer, one of the ones that they released recently. Game Ground. It's a Game Ground. This one's hard to find. Hot Rod. You can go through. You can go through. It's all right. The only way I would be able to get this if I got here like insanely early. Scramble Spirits from Sega. It's a Japanese Bonanza Brothers. He's got Alien Storm and Michael Jackson's Moonwalker in one cabinet. Golden Axe, Galaxy Ranger. One of my favorites, Shadow Dancer. There's my boy. Forgotten Worlds, Shinobi. Go down here. Got New Zealand Story. It's their Pong unit. You can scan your arcade player access card here. I wonder if my card still works. Let's go see. So now I heard that. I guess my card doesn't work. Huh. That's too bad. I'll have to talk to Doc about that. Oil Buchu. This is supposedly like a rare game that eSWAT. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to go through everything. This is going to be one of the longest videos on the site. I'm just going to keep going. My camera likes to cut videos off, so if it does, I apologize. I'll just try to clip it back the best I can. Original sit-down space area. It looks like someone took out the red things on the lights. Star Wars Trilogy Arcade. Mario Kart. Space Lords from Atari. Another rare one that you never really see. Use the same cabinet if you remember our videos of Cyberball. They do have a Cyberball here. That looks like water room. I'm gonna close that up. We have Bagman. Oh, one of my absolute favorites, Trog. Now what's cool about this Trog right here is you'll see there's two different things. They have the original, and they also have the prototype version of Trog. Now the prototype version had I think it has a hand that goes over, and you have to direct the dinosaurs on where to go and try to avoid Trog. I guess they thought that, you know, making it where you actually control the dinosaurs was a lot more fun, and I think it is, because this is one of my favorite games. I love Trog growing up as a kid. I love the Galloping Ghost arcade. Check it out in an Thomas Wave cabinet, Metal Slug 6. Very nice. Shotgun.
Oh, that Sonic game is really cute.
I told you it is.
I think it's my favorite Sonic game.
Did you leave my stuff over by the game?
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
That's okay. We got WrestleMania. We got Cabal. Saturday Night Slam Masters. And look at this. WrestleFest and Superstars all in one cabinet. It's got Sega Strike Fighter in here. Holy crap. Sit Down Omega Race. It's going to be very hard to get through. I'm trying to go on the route that my friend Freddie took me on. We have King of Fighters 13, B-Rap Boys. I'm not even going to bother going through all the Neo Geo games. He does have Bucky O'Hare and G.I. Joe, but he tries to keep all like some of the fighters all in one. He does have Windjammers, obviously. This is really cool. He's got all the Samurai Showdowns in it, including, yes, Special. Got all like the Polestar and stuff like that, 8-Man, Granyu, all the World Heroes, all 3 Art of Fighting. He's got for some reason a beachhead. There's my girls. There's Lord Run. Or Lord Ran, I think because they screwed up. But it has Windjammers and Twinkle Star Sprites. And Metal Slug 1 through 5 is in here. One of my favorites. Metal Slug. X! Samurai Showdown. Not even gonna bother to try. There she is. Ninja Baseball Batman. How you doing, buddy? Which one? Oh, you gotta play AVP. Really? The Warrior? My favorite's still Lynn Kurosawa. I love all the extra moves. One of my favorites. They have Cadillacs and Dinosaurs with AVP in it. But there it is, Ninja Baseball Batman. A lot of people will come out to play this. Very cool, they got it. Bloody Wolf. Spy. Got an original Initial D. Crazy Taxi. I will never not say this Crazy Taxi. Lucky and Wild is here. And Hydro Thunder. See over here, like the guys from Gottlieb sign everything for them. Invasion the Abductors. I've seen this like one time and then it vanished. It's a pit fighter next to me that's off. Silent Scope. Stun Runner. So yeah, he's got Operation Wolf and Thunderbolt. Terminator 2, Revolution X, Lethal Enforcers. There it is, Monkey Ball with that banana controller. There was a guy online looking for a Monkey Ball. Well, there's a Monkey Ball. Not for sale though. War Final Assault. The Simpsons. Oh my goodness gracious me. Here it is. Elevator Action 2. Elevator Action returns. Look at that. Yeah, try to get the friggin' version on Sega Saturn. You're going to be paying up the snoot for that. He's got DJ Boy and Combat Tribes in one cabinet. It's Zombie Raid with the pump action shotguns. Area 51. And celebrating its 20th anniversary. It's Carnival. There it is, celebrating the 20th anniversary. Alien 3, The Gun. Biohazard, Gun Survivor 2, Code Veronica. Now this is cool. It's like a little baby, it's a Cinematronics Space Ace. It's like a little baby Space Ace. It's the tiniest Space Ace I've ever seen. Dragon's Lair 2. I like that he puts like the little things for Dragon's Lair. That's really cool. Tower of Doom and Shadow of Mr. in one cabinet. The Black Tiger. It's the Black Tiger. Very nice. Night Slashers, very rare cabinet from Data East or Data East. It's an original dedicated one. 720, Midnight Resistance, Roston, and Nastan Warrior. That was the sequel. Robocop 2, Vindicators. Wow. I gotta go over here because I'll get killed. We got Konami. We got Gank and Shank, Russian Attack, and Missing in Action, the sequel. Commando. Both Contras. Oh my god, it's a Jackal. Jackal, it's a Jackal. Ninja Gaiden in a very reasonable smaller cabinet because you don't want to know how much those originals weigh. Check this out, some potatoes. Got Warrior Blade and the Ninja Warriors. Over here, here's another one that's rare. It's Blasted from Bally. Zakaraki, I can never pronounce that. Bang Panic and Wacko Cosmic Cruiser. You guys are playing Gauntlet Dark Legacy, and they have the other two Gauntlets. Both Double Dragons, Bad Dudes, Rolling Thunder, Cobra Command, and yes, they have a cliffhanger. The original Lupin the Third. Very nice. Oh, this is Warrior Blade. Roston Saga, Episode 3, yep. Let's go down. Try not to... Got some Stern games over here. Oh, here, we got to talk about, because I've got the shirt on, one of my favorite games. You have the original Qbert with the profanity banner, is what I like to call it. Because they put Qbert there, but a lot of people go, what the hell is the name of the game? And here is, they've got a faster, harder, more challenging Qbert. And Qbert's Cubes. They have all three Qbert games. There is a Galloping Ghost pinball that is going to be opening up in hopefully a month or two. I'm not sure. But they do have Qbert's Quest, the pinball machine. Mad Planets and Arena. Argus and Juno First. And check it out. Reactor. I used to play this on Atari. I tried playing it before. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. War Gods and Bio Freaks, yes. From Midway. Sorry, bud. Two Tigers. So let's go. We got some Stern games. We got Amadar, original Crazy Climber. Apologies for the profanity in advance, but I have to say, what the fuck is Nibbler? Gotta watch the movie. If you haven't seen the Man vs. Snake, you gotta watch it. Eyes, Puyan, Tutankhamun, The End, and the two boys, Berserk and Frenzy, and the Turtles, from our fine friends over at Stern. Gauntlet 1 and 2. Let's get in the second row. This other row over here, because we got Jousts. We got a lot of Midway over here. That's a lot of, oh my god, I forgot he had bubbles. Outrun, Super Hang-On, Super Monaco GP, cool. It's got like a Kind of like a mirrored thing to make it look nice. Which one's this? Turbo. This is sad. Oh, I used to play this game all the time in the original sit-down cabinet. Can never find it anymore. But thank God he's got it. We got the Speed Racer. Because each of the characters has like 3 different weapons that they can use, and of course, being Speed Racer's got the jump on it from midway. No, this was Namco. I apologize. Peter's got the work. Pole position. Yeah, I still sing the song as a kid. I remember that song. Paperboy, APB. The Road Blasters. Everybody's going crazy on Black Widow tonight. What's the deal? What's the deal?
Battle of the Arcades.
Oh yeah. We got that Black Widow going on. I like the Black Widow. Arm wrestling. Second arm wrestling I've ever seen. Badlands. Oh my god, I haven't played Badlands in a long time. That's a really cool game. Assault. Shout out to my friend Brandon. He's got one. This thing is pretty heavy. And I love this. Yes, they have Narc. And look who's up by Narc. Yep, there's Mr. Big. Because we all know, no one had the guts until now. Got Vampire Savior 1 and 2. 3s. I think this is another one. Vendetta and Tubin. It does have the rollers are working. The rollers are working. Oh wow. Here's the Zero Team. They just I watched the stream of this. Very cool. Setu Kaiba, I think that's the name of it. Let's go down here. We got a lot more people playing some games. Marvel Superheroes. We got Marvel, baby. Both Capcom SNKs. Crystal Castles. SNK versus Capcom Chaos and Neo Geo Battle Colosseum. Oh, there it is. This is an Art Star. And the Rumblefish. And Tempest. Wow, that's beautiful. Side art on the Captain America and the Avengers. Yeah, this is gonna be like 45 minutes long. I apologize. Yeah, I was already down here. See, got Nintendo, Donkey Kong 1, 2, and 3, Mario Brothers, Popeye, Stargate, Defender, Moon Patrol. Yeah, Ribbit. It's a sequel. I've never seen that one. Matrix. Blaster. Wow, Blaster. This is a rare one. You never really see Blaster. I gotta play some Blaster. And another one you don't see a lot of Bubbles. And then even another one you don't see a lot of Splat. Used to play this on the. I would get this confused with Food Fight. Because there's Food Fight and then there's Splat. There's 2 different games. And now my boy, the Sinistar. And yes, stay tuned if you're a fan of Sinistar. There's more to see. Kroll. And yes, the 3 Stooges from Milestar. Or as they like to call it, Rat Slime. Gravatar, Space Duel, Xevious. Number 2. Karate Champ. I don't know how to pronounce this. Afterburner original. Oh, they're going for the Tattoo Assassins.
For better or worse.
One of like two that are still around, right? I forget. The other one played the other one that was in Pittsburgh, and they had 2 of them, and they had water damage, and they stopped working, unfortunately. Yeah. Elevator Action, Mace, The Dark Age, Indiana Jones, Marvel Madness, and unfortunately they were saying that this one likes to break down Beavis and Butthead. It never came out. Supposedly it's like running on a like a 3DO. I don't know if it's just as easy as just resetting it, but I'm not at work. I'm not touching it. Night Stalker. The Cliffhanger. This is a really cool game. I gotta play this one. I've never played it. Karnov and Toki. Rygar. Escape from the Planet of Robot Monsters. Fantasy Zone. Got another Atomus Wave cabinet. Neo Wave and King of Fighters 11. International Team Laser. Never played this one, but it's got the Sarge. And this Pigskin 621 AD. I haven't played this one in a long time. And Arch Rivals. Yes, it's a basketball. I love how they got all the So moving the cab for Battle Shark. Bounce Adventure arcade version, Knights of the Round. Punisher. Now here's a rare one. This is a Galloping Ghost exclusive. They built this Judge Dredd cabinet. They were working on a Judge Dredd game from Midway, and they just didn't make it. And this is the prototype that the guys from Galloping Ghost put together. They made it like if it was actually going to be a thing. I think this is pretty much, I don't know if this is one of the prototypes, or they just they modeled it to look after one of the prototypes, but tremendous job on that. I can't wait to play that. Return of the Jedi with Batman and Batman Forever. I think kind of a cool team up. The PGM, it's got the Fallen Angels from Psycho, great game, and Martial Masters. I love that game, a lot of fun. Metamorphic Force, rare Konami one, a full 4-player unit. One you don't see. So he's got, Exterminator, Victory Road, Heavy Barrel, and Akari Warriors all together. Mr. Do, Ninja Turtles with Turtles in Time on one. The Laser Ghost. I remember this game with that creepy friggin' devil that kidnaps the girl, and the Ghostbusters are the Laser Ghosts. Have to save them. Tasmania's over here. Echo Fighters. Got some Star Wars. Sit down Star Wars. Out of order. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Hyperdrive, sadly out of order. And check it out. Star Wars, the Sega 1994 version. Last time I played this game, they screwed up the chair. Was the wrong side, and it says gunner's not working. Because this is a 2-player game. Originally in the arcade, one person could be the gunner, and the other person would fly around the Death Star. Spy Hunter 2. These guys are down there playing NFL Blitz, so I'm not going to be able to get down there, but I have to get down there because there's someone very important that I have to say hi to. Is it Metal Gear Arcade? I'll show that off in a moment. Yes, one of our favorites. Revenge of Death Batter. Very apt. They put it together in both Time Killers and Bloodstorms. Another game that they said people didn't play it a lot, but now it's like getting like a huge fan following, is the Outfoxies. Now with 7 Deadly Assassins. A lot of fun. Really great game. Tank 2? Or Tank 3. That's Tank 3. But he has the Metal Gear Arcade Tactical Online Action. Fortunately, it doesn't work. Wow, it uses an e-amusement pass. Use my DDR card if this ever worked again. But it's not going to work because it's got to connect to their website. Osmond. Beautiful quartet. Got Radmobile. There he is. One of the first ever appearances of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, you got to turn the headlight on. Someone stopped playing. Yeah, it's sad, a lot of the motion games, kids aren't going to be able to play them the way that we used to play them because the motors aren't going to work. Rival Schools, one of my favorites. Warzid, the first CPS3 system game. Magic Sword. Here we go. We got Dragon Ball Z. Awful game. But they also have Psychic Force 2012. And they have both Mega Man games, Mega Man Power Battle and Rockman Power Fighters. And here is the Capcom Spawn game. I remember seeing this in Las Vegas and I never played it. It's kind of like, they had, when I saw it in Las Vegas, they had multiple units. It's a kind of like a 3D like arena shooter game. It's pretty neat. There's an original Cyberball. Star Castle's working, Rip-Off's working. Here's another rare bird. Fast Freddy. There's Freddy. Never played it. He's in a hang glider. There's Freddy. He's in a hang glider, and you gotta fly around. Now, I'm not gonna be able to get down that row because of the guys playing NFL Blitz. There's another Missile Command, and oh my God, I found her again. Yep, Sailor Moon. They put it in another cabinet. Yeah, character contest. Everybody picks Usagi. It's actually in the order that they came out in. Get the Ice Circus Charlies down here. Super High Impact. What's 99? There's some Sega games over here. Monster Bash was a rare one. I'm pretty sure that's on the Master System, Desert Assault from Data East, Star Trek, Super Zaxxon. Let's get back down. Sweet. This is the best worst video. Trying to think of how. Oh, it does move. Look at that. I remember playing this in Disney World as a kid. I love that game. Oh, remember the Pauly Shore epic, the Encino Man. Wow, I connect NBA Jam and Star Wars. Now this is the brand new expansion. This is all brand new. Some brand new games they've added in. LA Machine Guns, the Galloping Ghost, 6-player X-Men. Very rare, Chicago, 1929. I think it's like one of a few handful of units still remaining. And oh my God, I haven't seen this game in many years, from 1991. Starblade. It's got a weird screen that you gotta like sit down and let's see if we can get. There it is, Starblade. Very cool. I didn't even know they were working on a sequel. So we got some really cool ones. Star Raider from Williams, one that you don't get to see often. AB Bike Cop, the Air Bike Cop, and look at this beauty. Sit down, original Sinistar from Williams. Look at this. Oh, see, someone broke the seat, probably from moving it, but look at this. Look at this. Wow. It's the only second one that I've ever seen. The sit-down models were very, very hard to find. Probably all in a lot of collectors' hands. Apache 3, The Pit, Silkworm. Here's another game that I want to try, Rabbit Punch. It's like a shooter. Pretty cool little game. Air Guys from Namco. Piranha. As iBots, shout out to my friend Joel. Look at this, got Guardians of the Hood. Oh, look at that art. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Night Warriors and Darkstalkers. Yeah, because that's what that looks like. Case HQ. Nice back here. Nice big and open. Very cold in here. Jailbreak, Superman. Phoenix. Gladiator, Moon Shuttle. Dark Planet from Stern. This is really cool. I don't know if I can get in here, but there's like toys in there and stuff like that. You have to look inside. I gotta play it. I haven't tried it. Oh, the Chiller. The Chiller. It does not work. Oh, the Chiller. King of Fighters 12. I like how he takes the old like single slot Neo Geos and turns them into like the new games. So even though they are running on new systems, it doesn't make any sense to play it in anything other than that. Power Drive. Ninja Spirit. Oh, awesome. And look at this. They dedicated one for Waku Waku 7. That's why we love these guys. And our good friend Pete Hahn has the world record. And the Galloping Ghost record. Battletoads. So yes, if you call Doc and you ask if they have Battletoads, he will say yes. 119. Doc's got second place, 53 points. Cruisin'. Tranquilizer gun. Gun period smoke. Devastators. Wow. Dodon Punch. Dodon Punch. Dioju. Beast Storm. Power Drift. Blasteroids. I'm going through every game. I don't give a shit. Crystal of Kings. Demolition Derby. I don't know if Doc wants me showing this off, but oh my God. I don't know how he's gonna get this to work, but this is Cops. I played this a long time ago. This is a Laserdisc game based off of the TV show Cops. Spray firefighters he put over here. Sky Cursor. Very cool. They were saying they did something to like one of the updates, and it's something's wrong with it. Hopefully this is I can play it. I've wanted to play this from you guys are I think the name is Airframe. Really nice guys. It says Prototype Revision 4. They're constantly updating the game. It's a completely arcade original that you can only play in the arcades. Look them up. They're really cool. Virtua Fighter. Magical Tetris Challenge. Got an original Strider running both games. Oh, the Turkey Shoot. Us versus Them is here. Boogie Wings. Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey. Thank God he kept that. I love this. Look at this row. So he's got the sequel to, what is it called? Super Muscle Bomber. Yes, this is the sequel to Saturday Night Slam Masters. X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes. And I had no idea that this game ever came out in the United States. But there it is, Cyberbots Full Metal Madness. On one of those big-ass Capcom blue cabinets. The Hydra. Some more folks down here. Try to get between them. The acclaimed version of Judge Dredd, it's a shooter. Colonial Manners. And there's the first Funky Fighter. The Dash, Eliminator. Got Bullet. Bermuda Triangle. Tech Romancer. I want to use the Japanese name, but you cannot pronounce the name of this game in Japanese without screaming it. I don't care what anybody says. Excuse me, guys. Mikey, Old Max the Duel, Future Spy. Oh wow, Wrestle War. Shout out to my friend Tim, aka Jumble Junkies. Spy Project Y, Prisoner of War, King of Dragons, and Tekken 3 and Tag Tournament. So there's one more row that we have to go into. We missed it. Super Burger Time. Hopping Mappy. He's hopping Mappy. Night Driver. So let's find that other row of all the shooters. That's cool. It used to be Assault Calibur. We gotta go to the shooters before we're done. We're not done yet. As if this video could be any longer. We gotta go all the way down there. I think I have to go all the way down there. Or if it was near Sailor Moon, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's down here. We have to try to get down there without getting in anybody's way. Let's see. Oh my god, it's gonna be like an hour-long video. Sorry, bud. Zombie rating. Unbelievable. Sorry, bud. Sorry, guys. Worst camera work ever. Crazy Taxi! Us versus them. Oh, wow. Here's the helicopter they rented. I knew it. Said, oh, thanks for having us at Developer Day. Warren Davis. That's really cool. I said it. I said they just basically, yeah, they rented a jet and they flew over things and they said, let's put aliens on top of it and just have people shoot them. I knew it. And they just have some actors like wear some helmets and stuff and go, ah, no. So here we go. RC2, RC squared, not on. Bomb Jack. We're going into the shooter space because there are some games in here that we gotta play. It's hot as hell in here. We're gonna play them. Ikaruga is here. Death Smiles. Valgariga. Maycross and Mandrazi. I can never pronounce it. We have Darius Gaiden, and I forget how to pronounce that, Darius. Zeevies? Oh, look at this is back when Capcom meant something. Life Force. Salamander 2. Japanese only. Nemesis. Gradius 2, 3, and 4. He's got it all. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. You got Dodon Punch. You got Don Punch. Dodon Punch. Satan's Hollow. Stratovox. Help me. Luna Rescue. Polaris. Not on, unfortunately. Orf. Terra Cresta. Have to get down there. Depth Charge. Space Bomber. Save the Earth, Mr. President. No, go to Star. Okay. Solar Fox. Look at this. Giga Wing and Mars Matrix together in one cabinet. Raystorm and Metal Black. Garrus. Both time pilots. Oh, look at that! That is so cool. In the hunt. That is so cool. Looks like a fish tank. I never saw that before. That is friggin' cool. Wow. I gotta get a picture of that. Bioship Paladin. 10 guys. Soul Divide. There it is. A rare. This never came out. Unreleased prototype from 91. Hammer away. Very cool. Thunder Force AC. Very nice. Starhawk. Chimera Beast, another unreleased prototype game that they put into a cabinet here for Galloping Ghost. Strike Back. This is Mock Breaker. It's kind of like, wow, look at that. That's bigger than I am. But it's a kind of like track and field. Dragon Breed, and my God, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've been waiting to play this game for years. I have missed this game. I used to play this game in Disney World all the time. This is Solar Assault from Konami. Wow, I haven't played this game in a long time. I'm going to try to see if I can get the world record on that, man. I haven't played this so long. I love this game. Amazing. It's basically a 3D version of Gradius and stuff like that. Unfortunately, like, you know, being an arcade exclusive, make the DDR sound. That's really cool. Gotta play it. Silent Hill Arcade is pretty much just the wind machine, and the Castlevania the arcade, which unfortunately I played it before. It doesn't work that good. A lot of people complain about it. Silent Hill the arcade. Hey Jim Sterling, how you doing? He said, "Isn't this?" Yeah. Oh wow, it was one on a projector. No wonder why. Any of those old projector games. Mega Force. That's really cool. Astro Blaster. Go down here. Scramble and Super Cobra. Espagluta. We were just talking about Espagluta. There it is. X Multiply Subrock. Gondormania. Wange. I think that's how you pronounce it. Tiger Heli. Oh, one game that I used to play as a kid. Search and Rescue. Time Soldiers. Carrier Airwing. Airbuster. 1942. Demahoo. Pro Gears over here. Raiden 1, Raiden 2. Strike Force from Midway. Very cool. Halley's Comet. Rare one, very rare game. What they were talking about. I think I'm almost done. Oh my God, it's gonna be, yeah, I knew. So this is gonna be like at least a 45-minute video. Oh, that beautiful Zaxxon. That beautiful beam footage. Oh, was it Zaxxon? They put the hammer away in. They have both Zaxxons. They have Zaxxon and Super Zaxxon. If you can last more than 20 minutes, my hat goes off to you, my friend. Dwarf. Bandpresto. This has got to be like the hottest row. Twin Eagle. Twin Cobra. Here it is. SNK is one of their first games. Vulgus. There's Vulgus. Helios. This weird game. They said Mission Craft from Korea. I don't know how they got away with that. Radiant Silver Gun. Original arcade. Nice TV. Dio from Sammy. R-Type 2. Original. I don't know why Mappy's here, but Mappy can go wherever he wants. We love Mappy. Dragon Saber. Zero Gunner. Aero Fighters and Aero Fighters Special. Very nice. And here we go back into the main arcade with Darius 2, and the Colosseum. Non-stop fighting action. Wow. So they got the thing plugged in. I step over so I don't knock the thing out. And since my friend Yusuf was playing it, here it is. The Spectre Files. Deathstalker. Now this game was a quote-unquote lost game that Brian Collin worked on. Brian Collin was one of the guys that worked over at Midway. You know, very, very famous guy. He worked on all the different Rampage games, and he was developing this game, and it never came out. And the guys over at Galloping Ghost have put it together, and it's been making a lot of waves. People are going crazy for it, talking about it, because it's basically like it's a movie. It's a choose your own adventure thing. And I think he said he made it in 1984 and just kind of sat on it, and now it's done. And you can play it here at the Galloping Ghost. So there we go. Guys, can't say enough nice things about this place. Check them out here at the Galloping Ghost. I want to thank all the guys for having me. So nice that I finally got to come here. As I said, no video will do it justice. There's just way too many games. And I know someone's going to comment with, oh, where's this game, where's that game? But yeah, good luck trying to get everything in here in one video. It's absolutely ridiculous, the amount of stuff that Doc has. So, and end it off with Galaxy Force. Hey guys, I'm Nick from the Arcade Hunters. I want to thank you all very much for checking out this video. Thank you very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys next time. Take care.